Welcome to lesson number 4 of math. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to change a fraction to percent. We'll start with 1/4, and here are the steps. The top number is going to go inside when we divide. The bottom number is going to go outside when we divide. If you get them backward, you'll have 1 into 4. Your answer is 4, it slams shut, and it's meaningless. So top number inside, bottom number outside, and the decimal point is here. We're going to need a couple zeros every time, but we'll see that on this one. We'll see as we need it. 4 will not go into 1, so we need a 0. 4 will go into 10 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. We subtract, and we get 2. We add another 0, bring it down, and 4 into 20 is 5. So 5 times 4 is 20. And the decimal point is right here. So what we're going to do now is just simply move the decimal point 2 places to the right. That's the same as multiplying by 100. When we move the decimal point 2 places to the left, that's the same as dividing by 100. So we just do that, and 1/4 equals 25%. 1/4 has a corresponding coin, a quarter. A quarter is worth 25 cents. 1/4 is 25%. A penny is 1/100th, 1 penny out of a dollar. A nickel would be 5 cents out of a dollar. That's 5% out of 100%. A dime is 10%. We jump up to a half dollar is 50% and 50 cents. 3/4, of course, are 75 cents. Let's make this a little easier to see now. We'll use one now that does not have a corresponding coin. 2/5 equals what percent? Same procedure. Top number inside, bottom number outside, and we saw that we're going to need 2 zeros, so we'll just go ahead and throw them in. Straight up. 5 into 20 would be 4. 4 times 5 is 20. 0, 0, 0 times 5 is 0. 1, 2, moving it over. So 2/5 equals 40%. 1/5 equals 20%. 3/5 equals 60%. 4/5 equals 80%. 5/5 equals 100%. So far, we have divided numbers that have come out evenly. And you've probably been wondering what happens when it does not come out evenly. So this is the first one we've done, where the answer is not even. Top number inside, and we're going to put a decimal point and a couple zeros. Bottom number outside, decimal point will go straight up there. And 3 into 10, 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 1. 3 into 1 won't go, so we have to bring down another 0. 3 into 10 will be 3. 3 times 3 will be 9. Another 0. Bring it down. 3 into 10 is 3. And we could do that, and it would never come out even. If you do it on a calculator, it will go clear to the end of the screen. And it would just keep being a 3 all the time. So this is one reason we had to learn how to round off. What we want is hundredths. And then we'll move the decimal point and change that into percent. At this point, we can easily round off to the hundredths position. We look to the right. It's not 5 or more. Therefore, we just drop it. And we have 33%. Now, there are other ways to handle a division problem that does not come out evenly. I'll just mention them very quickly here. One would be to say 33, stop there and say R1 for remainder 1. If you're taking a test and you don't know which way to round off, whether percents or remainder, just look at the answers on that test, because those answer choices will all be rounding off if that's what the test makers wanted. So you would say 33R1. And if you look at the answer column for that test, where you're going to bubble in the answer, and they're all in fractions, then you could take that 1 and put it over this 3, and you could have 33 1/3. It's all really the same amount. So when we're changing a fraction to percent, what we want is percent. You remember when we took percent of a number, those answers are not percent. Like 25% of 40 oranges would be 10 oranges, not 10%. And here, what we're looking for is percent, so we do put percent. 1/3 is 33%. And with a lot of practice, you will get good at these. And that concludes lesson number 4.